everyone. Welcome to another podcast. And today, I really want to talk about something which is very different. I want to talk about anger that we, not just as an individual, but as an artist, we go through. But before I get into that, all, I want to talk about what I'm doing. Two things. This painting that I'm doing right now is actually inspired by the photograph, as you can see, and this was a photograph that I had screenshotted from Instagram, and sadly I do not remember who the artist is. And if any one of you or the artist himself, if you're watching this, do let me know in comments, or you can email me to give you correct credits, because I would love to do that. And I am so sorry that I do not know, and I totally forgot. I tried Google searching with Google Lens and everything, I just couldn't get it. But yes, moving on. One more thing I wanted to say was the reason why I work in a square resolution is because I have a really tiny laptop, and these paintings in real time take at least 3 to 4 hours for me to make. And many a times on a smaller window, I keep listening to some other podcast or watch some videos or movies or a show, because that's how I've always worked. I like doing multitasking while I work. So that's just the reason why I record in such a tiny space. So, coming back to the topic that I want to talk about today is about artist anger, and particularly I want to talk about the anger that we as an artist go through, because recently I do have a little bit of anger issues. That's because I'm very controlling when it comes to my work, and my anger has started to build up again, not towards someone else, but obviously my anger does come out to the closest people of mine, because not everyone has seen the anger side of me, because I don't let that out. But the people closest to me and the people I love the most has seen that dark side of me. And I really want to acknowledge that fact that it happens, and it comes from a place of fear, frustration, confusion, hurt, a bit of overwhelming stress, helplessness, and a lot of anxiety just towards my work. And it's nothing personal, but it's like I know it starts affecting the other people. And I have also spoken to a few other people who are not in our field, and I've realized that it's not a healthy way, because we're not doing justice to the people we love, and it's not right. And many a times this anger comes because we aren't able to focus on our work, or we're not able to pull out the work that we expect ourselves to do. And particularly for me, it comes out when I'm not able to function or create artwork or give out the output that I usually do. And I think it's just a lot of self hate sometimes. I know hate is a strong word, but I do feel that towards me sometimes as an artist. And obviously, it's not healthy, but that's just something I'm learning every day now that I've consciously understood that part about me, and I'm working and building towards it. So there are obviously healthy ways to deal with it. Is the best way is to talk about it and try to understand where is it coming from, because there could be a lot of different ways of, or for an artist to have anger, because sometimes when you're trying to create artwork and you're just in a creative block and you're not able to, and you just feel frustrated and angry at everything and everyone around you, which is ideally not fair for the other people around you, because if you're not talking about your anger, you can't expect someone else to understand what you're going through, and is just going to ruin the relationships that you have, and is just going to create a very bad image about yourself. And secondly, being too hard on yourself does not really help anyone. We need to be, me more importantly, as an individual, we need to be much more kinder to ourselves, because No one does, or no one else's words do more harm to us than the words we speak to ourselves, because we are constantly 24/7 in our heads, and we are constantly telling something or the other to ourselves. And it's not healthy to keep doing that negative self talk and demotivating ourselves. So it's okay to take a break. I mean, there are not always good days for an artist, right? There are sometimes a lot more of bad days than good days, which is fine, which is absolutely okay, because that's what makes us cherish the good days and look forward to the good days. And anger is just the part of the process. It does not say anything about you as an artist, and you're not always expected to create something or the other. And I know we live in a very, very fast paced world where we keep seeing on the social media people are just churning out work and they're doing this and that, but we sometimes have to keep telling ourselves that the competition is not with them, the competition is within. And you comparing yourself to someone else is not gonna do right by anyone. At the end, it's just you putting yourself down instead of focusing and practicing your art and your skills and your creativity and ability. You just keep giving more thought to what the other person is doing. And being on the social media personally for so long, I've realized it's entirely fake. It's really, really fake, because we put out the things that we only want people to see, but we do not talk about the bad days, and you do not talk about the struggles that went through to just pull out that one beautiful artwork. And I feel I want to change that and not just talk about the good parts, but I want to talk about the bad parts, because trust me, there are lots and there are many, many bad parts, because sometimes you only see the cherry on the top. We do not know the struggles and the churning that has gone to make that cherry on the top. And you need to give credits to your bad days, because if you did not have bad days, there would not have been good days. You would not understand the value of a good day if you did not go through the bad day. And I do say, because I constantly interact with different kind of students and different kinds of mindset, and I see like there is a lot of fear of failure. And it's okay to fail because how would you know that you are improving if you're not failing? Because there has to be one downfall to appreciate the uphill of something or whatever you do. So failure is extremely important, and anger comes because of that, because there is fear of failure, and that constant fear and that bubble that you keep living in, that you have to succeed in 1 minute or the very first try you do. It's completely wrong, because no one does. I mean, of course, I'm not saying there are not, but there are. But stop holding yourself accountable for succeeding every single time you try something new, because that's completely inhuman to expect and hold yourself to such high standards, because you're just going to hold yourself back and have a block in your head that I need to succeed the first time I try it. And if you have that block, you're not going to be able to try out new things, and you're not going to be able to fail at many new things, because I personally feel failing is one of the most important things. Because I would like to, of course, I only show the good parts of my work, but you have no idea the amount of failed artworks I do have. And I would like to even put up a video maybe next time and talk about that. My apologies for my phone. Anyway, continuing. So yes, I would love to do that. I recently was doing an artwork and it didn't really turn out the way I expected it to be, but I did somehow manage to make something good out of it. But that's life, right? You're not always gonna end up creating good work, because then there is no fun. You won't appreciate anything good in your life then. So yes, coming back to anger, it's okay to feel angry, but it's not fair for us or anyone or me to take it out on people that we love and our partners, our families, because they are the ones who are the backbone and the cheerleaders of our life. For personally, my family and my partner and my best friend, they are, even though my best friend is like miles apart, or my any other close friends who are here, but they are my biggest supporters, and I'm so so grateful for even my mentor who I'm grateful to work with. Um, so do not let anger and the fear of failure let you down, right? Whenever you feel you're getting angry, address that feeling. Take a step back, ask the other person to like give you a break and come back, re-examine your feelings and talk about it. And the more communicative you are, the more better it's going to be for you as a individual, because you will not have regrets later for lashing out on someone you love. So that's my little advice for you guys. And our painting is almost done. Let me know what you think. And of course, if you find this artist or the photographer, please send me the link of their account. Hope you guys like it. Take care and stay healthy. Hey guys, thank you so much for staying till the end and enjoying the work and the conversation we had today. Do let me know in the comments below of how you deal with your anger and the artist frustration that you go through. And I know I say a lot of but in the video, but I'll try to say it less if you know what I just did there. Okay, bye.